Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat today. We are back in the United States in San Diego at Oceans Beach. This practice I'm sharing with you today is the first practice of our new Yoga with the Seasons calendar. Get your free copy to feel more peaceful, balanced, and in harmony in body and mind and spirit. Yoga to Discover Your Truth is a Hatha-Yin fusion practice. I'll share more on the intention in our Frisian pose. Please have a yoga block or a firm pillow nearby, and any yoga props you may need. Hop into something comfy, create a loving, supportive environment for yourself, and I'll join you seated on the mat. We're going to begin reclining, so go ahead and make your way to lying on your back. Make sure you have that yoga block or pillow within reach. Once you are lowered, we'll bring your soles of feet to the mat. And lift your hips and slide your block or that pillow underneath your sacrum and lower yourself to the prop. Take a moment to feel your body adjust to being on the prop. Go ahead and feel it out, adjusting as needed. And then one at a time, draw your knees in towards your chest, bringing one hand to each knee or maybe wrapping your arms around your knees. Now, if this is too intense or causes discomfort, go ahead and in your own time remove your prop. You can do this pose the same without the prop. It just provides your body a gentle inversion. Once you have your body's variation of the pose, let's relax those shoulders away from your ears and invite your body to soften, relaxing all your muscles, fully giving your weight over to the prop and the earth beneath you. You may close your eyes if you'd like and if it feels safe. Invite your mind to soften, letting go of any and all thoughts other than what is happening right here on the mat, experiencing the sensations of the pose upon your body, your breath flowing smoothly and gently like ocean waves. We'll be here for 2 to 3 minutes. Now towards the end, I will touch base with you on the intention of our practice. But I want you to spend the first few minutes just allowing yourself to fully arrive here in peaceful stillness on the mat, in body, mind, and spirit. In our practice today, we'll peel back the layers and discover what is true to you. What are the intentions you'd like to be living your days, your life by? We will next be moving through a gentle recline sequence. As we flow through this, be pondering your intentions. Just let them come to you, whatever they may be. No judgment of what arises. just taking note. All right, my friend. Slowly extend your legs, lifting your soles of feet to the sky for waterfall pose. Your arms can rest at your side. We'll take 5 nourishing breaths here. As you take those conscious breaths, meditate on your intentions, whatever they may be, letting them come to you and just taking note. Go ahead and point and flex your feet a few times, tending to your feet and toes. Go ahead and take a few ankle circles, giving some love to those ankles too. Just move in a way that feels good and is calling to your body. Make sure you take those circles in both directions. Right, let's flex your feet. And then open your legs as wide as comfortable in your body, letting gravity be our friend here. We are in a reclined straddle pose variation. Moving meditation, meditating on what seeds of intention you may plant this season. On your next exhalation, draw navel to spine as you lift your legs back up to center. Slowly bend into your knees, lower soles of feet to the mat, lift your hips to remove the block and then lower. Let's take bridge pose as a counter pose. So bring your feet hip distance, heels aligned under your knees, arms alongside your body. Or press down through your soles of feet to lift your hips towards the sky. And then bring your fingers to interlace behind your low back, shimmering your shoulders underneath you. Lift those hips, lift your heart. Lengthen tailbone towards your knees. Beautiful, my friend. Slowly lower with control. And then hug your knees into your chest once more. We are going to take a core check-in next. Bring your arms alongside your body, sliding them under your body just a little so palms are face down. And then extend your legs up to the sky. We're going to lower a quarter of the way, lift, lower halfway, lift, lower 3/4 of the way, lift, and then lower all the way down, hovering just an inch off the mat and lift back up. We'll take 3 rounds. Let's begin by breathing in and exhale to lower a quarter of the way. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, lower halfway, pause. Breathe in to lift. Controlled mindful movement. Exhale to lower 3/4 of the way. Navel draws back to spine. Pause. Steady breath in to lift. Good. Exhalation to lower, hovering just above the ground. Pause. Good work. Breathe in to lift. Let's take that again. On your exhale, lower 1/4 of the way. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, lower halfway, lower belly firms up and in. Breathe in to lift with control. Exhalation to lower 3/4 of the way. Pause, then smooth, steady breath in to lift. Good. Exhalation to lower, hovering just above the ground. Navel draws back to spine. Then smooth breath in to lift back up. Beautiful work, my friend. We're going to take one more round, but this time it will be self-guided. So begin whenever you would like. Stay present in your body. Feel all the amazingness of you, your strength, appreciating all that you are here and now. Use your breath, my friend. When you have lifted your last time, go ahead and soften your knees to your chest, giving yourself a well-deserved loving hug and rock side to side. we'll cross your ankles, take your peace fingers around your big toes, and rock and roll a few times, massaging along the length of your spine. Find a feel-good rhythm of your breath with the movement of your body. Feel into the sensations. Good. Now the next time you rock up, go ahead and release your palms to the mat and hop back to downward facing dog. And we'll just walk your dog out here or take whatever feel-good moves are calling to your body. A moment of intuitive movement. 5 breaths. Bringing your thoughts back to what seeds of intention you may like to plant this season within your being to watch flourish, blossom, living your life by. Let's soften those knees to the mat, and we'll take our next Yin Asana, wide knee child's. So knees open as wide as calling to your body. The wider, the more intense, the deeper the stretch. Tune into your body and explore if it feels best to extend your arms out long, which will incorporate a stretch in your upper body, or rest your arms back alongside your body. Your forehead grounds to the earth, or maybe a yoga block. And you may also wish to rest your torso to a yoga bolster or pillow here to further support your body, cultivating a self-loving practice. Surrender yourself, your body, here in this very present moment, in this pose. Feel your body, your weight fully given over to the earth beneath you. Surrender your mind. Let it be at ease. Letting all that does not serve you release from your being, melt away, melting into the earth beneath you. Now as you breathe and surrender, call to mind the intentions that came to mind as you took the gentle recline sequence, those seeds of intentions we are considering planting. Now if you release and let go of expectations you feel others have of you, maybe of work, your friends, partner, or your children, if you release those, what intentions would you also let go of? There is a good chance these intentions do not support your truth. What would it look like to let them go and focus on the intentions that remain? Following your truth, taking care of you, this will only support and deepen those meaningful relationships with work, friends, your partner, and children. You're not ignoring them. You'll be supporting and deepening your relationship. Know that it is okay to release and let those intentions go that ultimately do not support your truth. We're peeling back a layer to discover what is true to you. This will allow more space and time for intentions that are focused on the path of your truth. Let's peel back another layer. Take a moment to release all expectations you have of yourself. Let them melt into the earth beneath you with each exhalation you take, releasing them, letting them go from your being. Allow your guard to be lowered. Be vulnerable in this moment. Surrender to the energy of you. When all that noise settles and you are sitting here still with yourself, what remains present and true to you. What intentions that came to mind as we took our recline sequence support what you arrived here at, of what is present and true to you. Consider letting go the other intentions so you have the space and time to focus on what is true to you. Maybe you find that none of the intentions support you on your path to your truth, and a new intention comes to mind. That is wonderful, my friends. Just let your intuition guide you. We'll take the next few breaths in stillness, in silence, allowing this to settle in. Let's move into our next flow. Allow this flow to be a celebration of you. Unite your body with your breath, and your breath with the movement, flowing in celebration of you on this journey of self-discovery. Let's begin by lifting just enough to bring your knees into hip distance. Bring your arms back alongside your body if they're not already. On your next inhale, press down to the tops of your feet and shins to lift up. Fingertips sweep forward, up and back, taking it into a mini back bend at the top. Lift your heart, reach up towards the sun. On your exhale, cactus your arms, circling them down. Lower them to the mat in front of you, and then we'll breathe in to lower your hips down through center. Lift your heart for upward facing dog. Shine that heart bright. Feel the power of the light. On your exhalation, use the muscles of your pelvic floor to lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhalation, shift forward into a tuck-toed variation of up dog. Good, then exhale, sink your hips to your heels, coming into child's pose. Tops of feet release the mat, arms back alongside your body. Let's take that 2 more times. On your inhale, press down through your tops of feet and shins to lift, sweeping fingertips forward, up and back. Mini back bend to lift your heart, and cactus your arms, circling them down to the space in front of you. Breathing in to lower your hips through center, lift your heart, upward facing dog. And on your exhale, use the muscles of your pelvic floor to lift to downward facing dog. Sink your heels towards the earth. Inhalation, shift forward and tuck toes, variation of up dog. Then exhale, sink your hips to your heels, child's pose. Arms back alongside your body. Beautiful, my friend. Then this time, minimal cues. Breathe in, circle up. Exhale, cactus and lower. Breathe into upward dog. Exhalation, down dog. Breathe into tuck-toed up dog. Exhale, release into child's. Extend your arms out long. Round forward and make your way into downward facing dog. And then we'll step your right foot forward near your thumb. Glance down to ensure your feet are on 2 separate tracks. Front knee is in line with your ankle, not going past. And then we'll bring your fingertips to the mat, framing your foot, and lift your gaze and your heart. Scissor those thighs, drawing your left thigh forward, squaring your hips up. Back heel presses back. Good, go ahead and keep your lower body just as it is, and on your inhale, press down through your front sole of foot to lift your fingertips to the sky for a high lunge. Your hips square to the front of the mat, shoulders square. Breathe in. And breathe out, staying low and strong in your high lunge. Lengthen tailbone towards the earth. Let's open your back toes to the side so foot runs parallel with the short edge. Then we'll glance down to ensure that your front heel bisects that back arch. Heel toeing it as needed. And then fan your arms wide side to side for your warrior two pose. Gaze over those front fingertips. Then we'll press down through your front sole foot to extend that front leg. Circle your front fingertips forward, up and back, and your back hand lowers towards your thigh. Now engage those legs energetically, drawing them towards one another. And let's move into triangle pose. So fan your arms forward, extending wide side to side. Reach your front fingertips forward as far as you can. Hips slide back before you lower your fingertips to your shin, your ankle, a yoga block, or all the way to the mat. Opposite fingertips lift to the sky. And let your gaze follow the extended fingertips. Your chest spiraling towards the sky. Your legs are energized. We're moving into half moon from here. So let's circle your back arm down. Bend into your front knee as you shift your way into that front foot, and then lift your back leg. Go ahead and stack your hips, opening to the side space. Flex your foot. The toes will point to the side space, and then reach back through your heel. Good work, my friends. Now with control, lower your back foot to the mat, settling back into your strong warrior two. This time, let's interlace your fingers behind your low back. Draw those interlaced fingers back and then down, lifting your heart here. Keeping a generous bend in your front knee and your hips lower through center. From here, let's extend your front leg and open your front toes to the side of the mat. Breathe in to draw those interlaced fingers down towards the earth. As you exhale, hinge forward at your hips, and interlaced fingers will circle up and overhead. Pressing them away to the space in front of you, shoulders drawing away from your ears, your crown of head lowers towards the earth. Keep those palms pressing towards one another. Breathe in to lift halfway, soften your arms and release your fingertips to the mat. Go ahead and open your back toes towards the back of the mat. Back heel pops up, taking this to the second side. We'll begin with our runner's lunge. So you may need to heel toe your front foot to the left side of the mat to ensure your feet are on two separate tracks for a nice solid foundation. Bring fingertips to the mat and then lift your heart, lifting your gaze. Go ahead and scissor those thighs towards one another. Your right hip slides forward, squaring them up, sinking them into the pose. Now keeping your lower body just as it is, on your inhale, press down through your front foot to extend your fingertips up to the sky. Hips and shoulders square to the front of the mat. Let's breathe in. And breathe out, staying low and strong in your high lunge. And open your back toes to the side of the mat. Bring that foot so it runs parallel with the short edge. Glance down to ensure your front heel bisects your back arch, and then fan your arms to warrior two. Take your gaze over those front fingertips, your shoulders aligned over your hip. We'll press down through your front sole of foot to extend your front leg, front fingertips circle up and back. Fingertips reaching back, spiraling your heart towards the sky and getting nice and long along that side body. Legs engaged, energetically drawing towards one another. Beautiful. Let's move into our triangle. So fan your arms forward, wide side to side. Front fingertips reach forward as far as you can. Those hips slide back before you lower them to your shin, ankle, yoga block, or all the way to the mat. Notice if you have different levels of flexibility on this side compared to that of your first. Those opposite fingertips are reached up to the sky. Your gaze follows those fingertips. Knit your front ribs together and spiral your heart towards the sky. We're coming into our half moon. Circle that top arm down, and then we'll bend into your front knee, shifting your weight into that foot to lift your back leg. Go ahead and stack those hips. Your foot is flexed, toes pointing to the side space. Reach back through your heel with that foot flexed. We'll hold it here for a few strong breaths. Feel into your body, my friend. Good work. Soft smile upon your face. Enjoying this journey. Now with control, lower your back foot to the mat, settling back into your warrior two. This time, interlace your fingers in a way that feels uncomfortable behind your back. Then draw those interlaced fingers back and then down, lifting your heart in your strong warrior two. Stay bent in that front knee. Your hips are lowered through center. From here, extend your front leg and open your toes to the side of the mat. Big breath in to draw those interlaced fingers down towards the earth. Press them back, lifting your heart. Then on the exhale, hinge forward at your hip crease. Your interlaced fingers will circle up and overhead, pressing away to the space in front of you. Shoulder heads drawing away from your ears. Your crown of head lowering towards the earth. Press those palms together, no space in between if you can. Breathe in to lift halfway, and then we'll soften your fingertips to the mat. Open your front toes to the front of the mat. That back heel pops up, and then we'll step to the front of the mat, arriving in your forward fold. Let's take a feel-good, releasing, rewarding fold after our flow of celebration of you and your truth. Heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance. Take a slight bend in both your knees. Now you can allow your arms to dangle or clasp opposite elbows, whatever your body's calling you to do. Now typically in our yin asanas, we hold in stillness, but I invite you to do whatever is calling to your body here, holding stillness or maybe taking a subtle sway side to side. Feel grounded through the soles of your feet, all four corners. Just tune into your body and move intuitively. As we hold, just release and let it all go here with each exhalation you take. If elbows were clasped, go ahead and soften and release fingertips to the mat. Take a generous bend in your knees so torso kisses your thighs. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Just slowly roll up. At the top, we'll breathe in. Just circle your fingertips up to the sky, nice and slow. But we'll exhale to slowly cactus your arms as you slowly hinge forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhalation, yearn your chest to thighs. And we'll step back to plank pose. Then take a feel-good flow of your body's choice. Whether you are in cobra or upward facing dog, we'll soften your knees to the mat and press your hips back. Bring your feet off to one side and sit back to bring your legs out in front of you and slowly recline yourself back. Once lowered, extend your legs out long. We're coming into Shavasana. So open your feet as wide as you'd like, your arms as wide as you'd like, just finding a distance that feels good in your body to promote settling into complete stillness. Go ahead and take a moment to get all your wiggles, all your scratches out. Taking these next few moments to find complete stillness. Complete relaxation of your body, your muscles, of your mind, everything at ease. You did some wonderful work in our practice today on your path to discovering your truth. which not only helped us to narrow down the seeds of intention you may plant this season, but it also helped you to uncover your why. Your why is what will help you stay motivated. It is what speaks to your spirit the most and can fuel your fire when all other ego-driven sources of motivation fall short. Take these next few moments here in stillness to allow your truth, your why, to settle into your being, integrating the work of our practice. We'll slowly bring one sole foot to the mat and then the other. Roll over to your right side. We'll take a full deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. And with your eyes closed and your attention remaining inward, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. We're sitting up nice and tall. Hands relaxing wherever is comfortable. And taking a moment here to feel into your body all those little sensations of you. Feel into the effects of our practice upon your body, your mind, and your spirit. We'll take a big, beautiful breath in, circling those fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Palms kiss the top and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. Let's bring your thumbs to your sternum to seal the love and light in. Feel the love and light coating every part of your being within you. We'll breathe in to raise prayer to your third eye. An exhalation to bow forward to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of self-discovery, shining light upon your truth. If you feel comfortable with it, I would love to hear a little about what you discovered as you peeled back the layers. Comment below and share with me in our community. Let's support and lift one another up. Please throw the video a thumbs up and share this video with your community. Help spread love and light with others. Don't forget to snag your copy of our free Yoga with the Season calendar to continue your path of self-discovery, create your self-care, self-love ritual, and be in balance and harmony with nature. So much love, my friend. I'll see you on the mat again soon.